Hello, I'm CR, your host for Coolest Reviews. Halloween is coming, and what is more scary than fiction? True stories. The Mysterious Number Station. At the height of the Cold War, when radio was still a top medium for news and information, many listeners accidentally stumbled into some rather unnerving programming. These creepy broadcasts would typically begin with a strange melody or several beeps and were followed by the voice of women or children reciting seemingly random numbers. These transmissions played routinely and lasted for several minutes on frequencies that listeners dubbed number stations. The phenomenon also spawned a fringe group of radio listeners dedicated to solving the mystery of who was sending these broadcasts and why. Each number station they discovered was given a name depending on the nature of the broadcast. Among the most well-known were the Nancy Adams Susan, the Gong Station, and the Lincolnshire Poacher. They were all uniquely bizarre in their own way, spurring a number of creepy stories about who could possibly be behind them. It wasn't until the 1980s that amateur sleuths tracking these number stations hypothesized that the mysterious broadcasts were actually coded messages used in espionage operations across the globe. This idea has been supported by figures like Rupert Ellison, an author who specializes in espionage and writes under the pseudonym Nigel West. Remarkably, these short waves of alleged coded messages can still be found on the radio today, as long as you are diligent enough to search for them. Espionage tactics may seem like the most plausible explanation for these ghostly signals, but the true intent of these number stations have never been found. One station, known as the Buzzer, has been sending out mysterious broadcasts since the Cold War. It features two buzzes at the top of every hour, followed by a monotonous drone between every 21st and 34th minute during daylight hours. A voice follows, reading a string of numbers, words, or names in Russian like Anna, Nikolai, Irvin, Titana, Roman. It was initially believed that the broadcast was set up by Soviet authorities, but after a collapse of the Soviet Union, the strange radio broadcast only became more active. To this day, nobody knows who started it, what it's about, or why it continues. The true scary story of the number stations goes on. So, what do you think of all this? Let us all know in the comments. What are these signals all about? Who is behind them? Be the first among your friends to join the Cool Club. Sub, like, and share on all the social media. You can check out my previous videos and come back here for more scary stories coming soon.